balance, is it even achievable? Can you achieve that perfect work-life balance? And so that is a question that a lot of professional women who are moms have. And so I'm going to talk about today in this um, new, what do I want to say? Not new, but returning episode of Astrology After Dark. I want to talk about the house that you need to look at, the energy of that house that you need to tap into to assist you in creating your um, work life balance, your daily routine that is perfect for your energy. Okay. And so, if you are new to me, to the channel, to my page, to any of my content in social media land, my name is Kay Catrice. I am the Natal Chart Navigator. I am a intuitive energy reader and educator, and I teach open-minded, ambitious, beautiful inside and out professional women how to get in sync with the energies in their natal charts so that they can prosper in every area of their lives. Okay. And so, jumping into this, um, the sixth house. Okay. And if you've been watching me or following me for any amount of time, within the last, I should say, last year, then you probably have heard me talk about the sixth house. Okay. The sixth house is one of those houses that is very, very important. Well, all of them are important, but the sixth house is very important because the sixth house is the house of your daily routine. Okay. It is the house of the mundane stuff, the things that you do on a consistent basis every single day. Okay. And so you want to get in tune with that energy because it's the little things that you do every single day that can keep you from success. It can keep you frustrated, or you can be at peace. Okay. And so when you get in tune with that energy, then you are, it helps you when it comes to your career. It also helps when it makes money because with your personal finance, because that house is trine, meaning that three signs apart, same element. It is trine with the 10th house, which is your house of career, your personal persona. It's how people perceive you. Um, Not your personal persona, it's your career, your business, your legacy. It's the energy that people perceive out into the world, the energy that you give out in your career. Okay. um, which is different from the first house. First house is the house of your um, first house is your persona. Okay. It is the energy that people first encounter when they very, very first meet you. Okay. And so, sixth house, okay, like I said, sixth house is the house of work. It is also the house of um, your daily routines, your health, your pets if you have pets. It is also what is it? It's also it's pets, health. It has a whole lot. Like each house has a whole lot of different significations to them, like in that life area. Okay, and so I'm going to share my screen um, just so you can see. I'm going to pull a chart, and I'm going to show you. Now, if you have planets in those houses, hold on. I want to give a chart that has planets in the sixth house. Because when you have planets in the sixth house, it will add an extra layer of meaning to that house. Okay. I'm going to now share my screen. Okay. And let's see here. Just double check. Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. So I was going to show one chart, but that didn't have any planets in it. So I wanted to show this chart. So sixth house is here. Okay. And it is in the sign of Libra. Okay. Sixth house is a house that, well, first of all, Libra energy is an energy that it needs to be balanced. Okay. It is the scales. It likes peace. It doesn't like to have like conflict. It doesn't like conflict at all. It just likes peace. It's all about fairness and justice, equality. Okay. And so within your day today, right, you if you have Libra on the sixth house or in this particular chart, example, you have Libra on the sixth house. And so you need your day to be peaceful. So you working at a job where there's a whole lot of drama, there's a whole lot of people who are just like, they like to keep up mess, they don't like to do their fair share. That's going to have you imbalanced. Okay. And you, because you are so peaceful, well, the chart example here is, you want peace in your day, then nothing gets said. Okay. And so then you're off balance because you're not expressing how you feel about the people being lazy or all the drama, and you don't want it. So it's like that negative, it's a negative energy. And having Libra in your sixth house, you're going to have to tap into things that is going to allow you the peace. So you may need to find a work from home job. Okay. Or you may just need to find a different job. Okay. But you must have peace in order for you to have that balance where you can not so much as create a schedule, but to where everything can just kind of flow freely. Because Libra is air energy, and so air just flows. You can't really constrain air, air. And so you can't put all the air in the world. I'm just thinking about that. Like you can't contain air. It just flows. And even if you you remember like you was kids and you would try to like put air in the jar and put the lid on it, but like it's really nothing because you can't contain air. Okay. But anyway, like Libra energy, like all air energy, it just likes to flow. It just likes to be free. And I'm not saying that the Saturn is also here in this house. This here is Saturn right here. Okay. So having Saturn here, you're not going to be just all over the place. There will be some structure within the day, but in order for you to achieve that work-life balance, it has to be everything just has to be flowing, and you have to be at peace, right? Because you also have, well, the chart ruler also has Mars here. Okay, there's also Mars here in the sixth house, so that would make this person someone who peace, that like they don't like conflict. If conflict like comes towards them, they will try to be the diffuser of the conflict, or to diffuse the conflict. Conflict is not something that Libra energy enjoys, and actually Mars doesn't operate as well um, as it normally would, because it's in the sign of its opposite, which would be Aries. And Aries energy is, aggressive, and Libra energy is not. And so, um, one thing you have to watch out for, um, having having Mars and Libra in the sixth house in your day, is people pleasing, and doing things for people that will keep you imbalanced, because it's not something that you really want to do, but for the sake of conflict, keeping conflict down, you will, just do it just to appease. And no, that's don't do that. Don't do that. Um, and so, another thing that motivates you though is peace. So it's quiet, is also justice, right? So you all, um, even though you don't like conflict, when somebody has been wronged, you are the first ones to stand up and be like, oh no, that's wrong. Then your Mars is activated. Your Mars energy is activated. And I talked about that on a short yesterday. Yeah, I talked about that on a reel or a short. So go check that out. But yeah, so anyway, all in all, and then Pluto is in this sixth house. So for this chart, so it's going to be a lot of transformation within that person's probably health. Probably health, more than likely. There'll be a lot of transformation within this person's health, which will in turn be transformation within the day, because they may have to be, do things differently or whatever. But yeah, all in all, for this person, everything has to be at peace. Peace is what motivates. Justice is what will activate this Mars to go. Um, it is motivation. So, yeah. hmm Now, this is one of the houses. The sixth house is one of the houses that you look at when it comes to like your career, because it is connected to the 10th house, which is your public persona, your what the public perceives you as. Um, and then it is also your, like, if you own a business, career, it's your legacy. Okay. um, what you are known for professionally. um, and then it's also connected to the second house. Second house is the personal finance house, um, and your self-worth. And so, because this house is the house of daily work, your work routines, getting this energy, getting really in tune with this energy, is going to greatly positively affect your career and your second house. Okay. And so, this house right here is very important. The energy of this house is very important to really get in tune with, really get in sync with. If you haven't been, consciously, tapped into it, I'm going to tell you from experience. It is kind of like hard, because it's not like you like the energy is going to express itself. Let me start here. Okay. The energies are always expressing themselves. You don't think about, because nobody, like before I knew about natal charts, I didn't think about, oh, am I expressing my sixth house energy? Like, I didn't even know what it was, right? But like, the energies were still expressing itself. Okay. um, and you chalk it up as, oh yeah, that's me. Okay. But then once you like are enlightened to the information about natal charts, and you really start going in depth, then you not only learn, okay, this is why I do it, Um, but then you start getting into, okay, so this is how I can use the energy favorably for me to do this or to do that. Okay. um and then once you start getting into the aspects, okay, um oh, if you're watching this, whether it's the replay or not, and you can put replay, hashtag replay, or if you're watching this live, you can put it hashtag live. I just want to see, who's watching at what times. Trying to figure out what time would be a good time when more people are able to jump on. But if you haven't gotten the framework, the free framework, how to get energetically synced with your natal chart, in the comments, you can click the link and get a copy of that. It's absolutely free. Um, but chapter 1 is talking about natal placements, and that's where you want to start. And so that would be learning what the houses mean. That is the learning the significations of the sign, how it expresses, and then learning about the planets as well. Well, you learn the planets first. So it's houses, planets, and then the sign. Okay. Houses, planets, and then the sign. Ooh, houses, planets, and then the sun. Okay. So anyway, um, yes. So once you really start like tapping into it, then you really get in sync with it, and you're able to start using that energy to your advantage. Okay. And so the energy is not just expressing all willy-nilly and doing whatever. You are not controlling how that energy is being expressed, and you can have it go in your favor. Okay. So that is why that's my little spiel on why it's so important to get in sync, with your natal chart, because it helps you to grow, not only your business, not only your career, but just yourself. You getting in, it's like you are learning how, like, this is a cheat sheet. Okay, it's like a whole cheat sheet roadmap that we were given when we're born, right? But it's not handed to us. We gotta like go find it, right? And so now that you found it, it's like just following this, just getting in sync with it. Like you literally just things just flow to you because you are so in tune with yourself and your energy. It's a really, really beautiful thing. Okay, come on. All right. All right. So let me see here. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Um, let me see. Hello, my love. Hello, hello. How are you? Libra is in your ninth house. Okay, so we're talking about sixth house. So look at your um okay. So we're talking about your sixth house. Okay. So look at your sixth house, and it's the energy that's on your sixth house. Okay. That is the energy that you want to tap into, because that's the house of daily routines. Okay. Your work, um, employees. It's also your health, your pets, if you have any pets. And so you want to tap into that house's energy, because like I was showing on the chart, what you do, how you express that energy is going to affect your 10th house, which is the career, and which is going to affect your second house, which is your money. Okay. So that is it. And if you have not gotten the framework, you want to get the framework absolutely free, you can just click the link in the chat to get that. Okay. And so that is it for this episode of Astrology After Dark with the Natal Chart Navigator. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, just let me know in the comments. if you have your chart, if you pulled your chart, let me know, what is your sixth house energy. Let me put, well, I don't know if I can do it. I'll do it later. What's your sixth house energy? Let me know in the comments. All right. And so remember that possibilities are endless. Oh, say it with me. I want you guys to like say this with me, but personalize it, okay? Personalize it, okay? So remember, possibilities are endless. If I can see it in my mind, then I can hold it in my hand. Hey, hey. And that should make you smile because I really do create my own reality. Yeah, I am too happy. I am so geeked. Like this Mars, I know I just said I was going to end it, and I am going to end it. But I just got to tell y'all. So this Mars and Virgo transit is in my second house, okay? Second house is the money house, right? So it's going to be transiting, it's going to be aspecting my Venus and my sun. And even though Venus doesn't like to be in Virgo energy, is in fall, it is in the second house. So it likes to be in the second house. When I tell you, this has been the most amazing transit so far. Like, I just too geek. And it's only been like a few days. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like by the time it moves into Libra, which is my third house, which, yes, yes, yes. All right. So I just had to tell y'all that. So, like, if you have been feeling like really, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting things in order, and money has been like flowing in more freely, then you can thank this Mars in Virgo transit. We also still have Jupiter in Taurus, okay, until next year, which is another earth sign, and earth signs are all about the material, 3D. It's the material 3D earth energy. So we have some, and then Pluto just retrograde back into Capricorn. So yeah, take advantage, okay? Take advantage of the energies that are at play right now in the sky, because it is going to pay off very, very well for you, okay? All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. But again, if you haven't gotten your free ebook copy of the framework, you want to go and get that, and then let's get started on your journey to prosperity. All right, you guys have a great one later.